Hello. Have you ever wondered how the internet actually knows where to send all the information you ask for? It's a bit like magic, but there's a clever system behind it. Let's talk about the internet and how it finds you, no matter where you are, at home, at a cafe, or even on your phone while you're out and about. Just like a letter needs a home address to reach the right person, every device that connects to the internet, your computer, your phone, even your smart fridge, has a unique address called an IP address. This string of numbers, separated by dots, acts as your digital street address. It tells other computers and servers exactly where to send the information you've requested, whether it's a website, a video, or a message from a friend. For example, when you type google.com into your browser, your computer sends a request out into the world, addressed to Google's IP address. It also includes your own IP as the return address, so Google knows where to send the web page back. Without your IP, Google wouldn't know where to send the web page back. It would be like mailing a letter with no return address. Your reply would get lost in cyberspace. Your IP address makes sure the data you request finds its way back to you, not your neighbor, not someone across town, but right to your device. Most home users get a dynamic IP from their internet service provider, which means your digital address can change from time to time, especially if you restart your router or move to a new network. Businesses, on the other hand, might use static IPs that stay the same, which is important for things like hosting websites or running servers. But for most of us, our digital address isn't permanent. It's more like a hotel room number that can change. In short, your IP address is essential for directing internet traffic, making sure every bit of data gets to the right place, just like traffic signs guide cars on busy roads. It's not a secret code or something to be afraid of, just a practical tool that keeps the internet running smoothly and efficiently for everyone. Without it, data would get lost, and you'd never see those cat videos, stream your favorite shows, or even send an email. So, your IP is simply a numeric label that says, "Hey, send the data here." It's your device's way of raising its hand and saying, "I'm here, send it to me." It's the backbone of how the internet knows where to deliver information, connecting billions of devices all over the world in real time. No IP, no internet as we know it. Without this system, the web would be a confusing mess of lost data and endless waiting. That's why understanding your IP address matters. It's a small detail with a huge impact on your digital life, helping you connect, share, and explore the world online every single day. So, how does your IP address get out there? You might not realize it, but your digital address is constantly in motion every time you connect to the internet. It's a bit like leaving footprints wherever you go online. Every time you visit a website, play an online game, or send an email, your IP address is shared. This happens automatically, and it's essential for the internet to function. Without your IP, websites wouldn't know where to send the information you request, like loading a page or streaming a video. It's like your license plate, visible to the sites and services you interact with. Just as a license plate identifies your car on the road, your IP address identifies your device in the vast digital world. Website servers log your IP when you visit, and online games may share it with other players for real-time connections. This is how multiplayer games keep everyone in sync, and how websites keep track of visitors. Some messaging apps and forums can expose your IP, especially older or less secure ones. In group chats or public forums, your IP might be visible to others, making it easier for someone to learn more about your connection. Peer-to-peer file sharing, like torrents, also reveals your IP to everyone sharing the same file. This is how users connect directly to each other, but it means your address is visible to all participants. Clicking a link to a site someone controls also reveals your IP to them. Even a simple click can give away your digital address, letting the site owner know you visited. Your IP isn't a secret, it's a necessary part of how the internet works. It's the way your device introduces itself to the world, saying, "Here I am, send the data here." It's not something you broadcast, but it's always included in your online interactions. Whether you're at home, in a cafe, or on public Wi-Fi, your IP is part of every connection you make. Think of it as public information, like your car's license plate on the road. Anyone who knows where to look can see it, but most people don't pay much attention. This isn't a reason to panic, but it's important to be aware. Understanding how your IP is shared helps you make smarter choices about your privacy and security online. Your IP is part of every online transaction you make. When you shop, stream, or even just browse, your digital address is part of the process. It's unavoidable, but not inherently dangerous. Most of the time, it's just a technical detail, not a threat. Just know it's out there whenever you're online, and being mindful of it is the first step to protecting your privacy in the digital world. There are a lot of myths about what someone can do with your IP address. Some think it's a master key to your digital life, like a hacker can instantly access your files or bank accounts. Others worry it reveals your exact home address. In reality, an IP might show your city or region, but not your street or apartment. Getting your actual address would require legal action and your ISP's cooperation. Your router and computer have built-in security that blocks most attacks. Knowing your IP is like knowing your street name, not a free pass into your house. So, what can someone really do with your IP address? The most common attack is a DDoS, flooding your connection with junk data to knock you offline. It's annoying, but doesn't give access to your personal info. Hackers might also scan your IP for open ports. Think of these as doors or windows on your network. If they find a vulnerable port, they could try to exploit it, but most are locked by default. Your IP can reveal your general location and ISP, which can be combined with other info for targeted attacks. Still, an IP alone is just a starting point, not a direct threat. The real danger comes when it's combined with other personal data. Here's what hackers can't do with just your IP address. They can't access your files, passwords, or control your computer remotely. Your router acts as a firewall, hiding your devices behind a single public IP. Sensitive info like passwords isn't exposed just because someone knows your IP. Remote access requires special software and weak security settings. Most people have these turned off. Your exact home address isn't revealed. At best, they might guess your city. ISPs won't give out your address without a legal warrant. The Hollywood idea of instant hacking from an IP is pure fiction. The risk is real, but much lower than most people think. Your IP is a location, not a key. Want more privacy? Hide your IP. The easiest way is with a VPN, a virtual private network. A VPN routes your traffic through its own server, masking your real IP and location. It's simple. Install the app, click Connect, and you're using a new anonymous address. You can even choose servers in other countries to bypass content restrictions. Tor browser is another option, bouncing your traffic through multiple relays for extra anonymity, though it's slower. If you're targeted by a DDoS, unplugging your router for a few minutes can get you a new IP. These tools put you back in control of your digital address. Simple steps, big privacy boost. Hiding your IP address is a good start, but true online security is built on strong everyday habits. It's not just about staying anonymous, it's about being proactive and thoughtful in your digital life. Always be cautious about what you click and download. Malware, viruses, and phishing scams are far more common and dangerous than simply having your IP exposed. One careless click can open the door to hackers. Make it a habit to keep your software, apps, and devices updated. Updates often include critical security patches that fix vulnerabilities hackers love to exploit. Don't ignore those notifications. Act on them quickly. Use strong, unique passwords for every account you have. A password manager can help you generate and store complex passwords, so you don't have to remember them all. Never reuse passwords across different sites. If one account is breached, reused passwords can put all your other accounts at risk. Protect yourself by making every password different. Enable two-factor authentication wherever you can. This adds an extra layer of security, making it much harder for attackers to access your accounts. even if they have your password. Stay alert for suspicious links and attachments, even if they appear to come from people you know. Cybercriminals often impersonate friends or colleagues to trick you. Turn on automatic updates for your operating system and all your apps. This ensures you're always protected by the latest security improvements, without having to remember to update manually. Practicing these habits not only protects you, but also helps keep your family, friends, and co-workers safe from the most common cyber attacks. Remember, security is about building layers of protection, not just hiding your IP address. Each habit adds another barrier against threats. By developing smart, consistent habits, you're building a digital fortress around your information and your identity. In the end, your best defense online is a combination of awareness, vigilance, and strong security habits. For most people, an exposed IP isn't a disaster, but if you're a public figure or targeted by a determined attacker, it can be a starting point for harassment. A DDoS attack can silence you, and a weak router password can let someone take over your network. Attackers can combine your IP with info from social media to build a profile and potentially dox you. The IP is just one puzzle piece, but in the wrong hands, it can be used for more serious threats. Change your router's default password and stay vigilant. The real risk comes from motivated attackers, not random strangers. So, is your IP address a hacker's gateway? Not really. Alone, it doesn't unlock your digital life or reveal your home. The biggest risks are DDoS attacks and port scans, which are disruptive but rarely destructive. Human error, like clicking bad links or using weak passwords, is a much bigger threat. Focus on strong security basics. Password managers, two-factor authentication, and software updates. Use a VPN for extra privacy if you want, but don't obsess over your IP. Be aware of the risks, but don't be afraid. Good habits protect you far more than hiding your address. The internet is safe to enjoy with a little common sense. Your IP is just an address, not an invitation.